Current state of striped bass fishery is very clear. The agency that manages striped bass is the Atlantic States Marine Fishery Commission, and by their own reports, the female spawning biomass is down 26%. By their own assessment, the Chesapeake in the last 10 years has only had 2 good year classes. That's 2003 and 4. And those have been most of the fish that we've been enjoying in the coastal migration. In the Hudson, which is the next biggest contributor to the East Coast population, we've only had 1, and that's 2007, and it was supposed to be very large. Now, I've been fishing for stripers in the Hudson River all my life, pretty much. And I can tell you, whenever we have a year class as big as the 2007 was supposed to be, or anything close to it, they were like cockroaches. Every place you went to fish, you couldn't get away from them. And in this particular case, I can't find them. And nobody I talk to finds them. And there is no cockroach effect. So I'm wondering if either the sampling that created the index number was somehow flawed, or that those fish perhaps didn't find the right food or conditions in their first year and died because they are not there in the numbers that we are told they should be. So I think that we are doing once again what we did in the 1980s, and we are taking too many fish because it isn't being supported by really good year classes. The pressure to take even more fish is growing because of the dollar value in the fish. And therefore, under this pressure, the Atlantic States Marine Fishery Commission delayed action on reducing the mortality. And I think that's unfortunate. I think that people don't realize how many average citizens are involved in the striped bass fishery in a reasonable and measured way. I think they tend to see the big effects only on the economy and don't realize that every time somebody drives to Montauk and stays in a motel at Montauk and stops in at a tackle shop and buys lures and lines, hires a guide who makes their living off of the striped bass, I think that the managers don't understand that dollar value. And that dollar value doesn't have to include killing. So I think that the state of the fishery is on the decline. I think it's a serious issue. I think it needs to be addressed. I think that I don't have a lot of confidence in the ability, not necessarily the intent or desire, but the ability given economic and social pressures. I don't have a lot of confidence that the managers will be able to do what they would like to do or what needs to be done. So I spend a lot of my time praying for big year classes, one after the other, to make up for the human mistakes and the human greed.